about that unless I'm a predecedent.
Exactly. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our Monday night Team Zoom. Today is, what's today?
October 8th. It's
Indigenous.
It's National Indigenous Person Day.
Yes, yes. So however you say it, Columbus Day, Indigenous,
Columbus
happy.
Day is out.
Yep.
Indigenous people are in.
That's right.
Exactly. Until next year, when it's going to be happy everyone.
Right. And Joe's going, what are you talking about?
Exactly.
Never mind, Joe. So welcome, everybody. Hope you had a great weekend. We are fully into fall here. It's cold. But we hope everybody is enjoying themselves. And I hope you guys had a day off. Certain states, this was a legal holiday. Only certain, though. Let's get started, Foster.
We're going to get started?
We're going to get started. Let's get going here.
Wait, I'm going to show them a picture.
What do you want to show them a picture of?
Okay, so just to show you how fall goes in New York. So this is a picture of a tree that doesn't know what to do. So this is the summer part of the tree, and this is the fall part of the tree. It's very confusing here in Paterson, New York.
It is. It's very confusing. We had so much rain that the trees don't know what to do.
Right.
So.
The truth is, I sprayed a Sia on the lower half to see what would happen.
There you go.
That's not what happened.
Okay. All right, guys. Envision is coming up. Envision Conference. So that is, we always say you build from one event to the next. And we just had our quarterly Super Saturday here. And now the next event this is the national event. So we have the local, we have the national, we have the international. So the international is convention. Our national is Envision. And I think every year now it's going to be in Salt Lake City. It's at the Salt Lake Palace. And those dates are January 17th to the 19th. So the Envision Conference is an annual event that will provide you with a clear strategic roadmap of how to navigate your journey at ASEA, gather with industry experts and corporate executives, and participate in a shared vision of leadership and professional development. Attendees will be the first to hear exclusive product information, important announcements, and future plans for the next year before anyone else. The event offers an incredible lineup of speakers that motivate, inspire, and share their personal secrets for success. So come to this event and experience high-quality training to ignite your business, make connection with rising stars, and seasoned business leaders. So that is Thursday through Saturday. Well, actually, I should say Thursday is production tours. So it's production and the corporate headquarters tour. It is, they have different ones. It's a $30 additional fee, but they're selling out, guys. They are like 100%. They may have even sold out. I know people were saying they're trying to get some more, get more together. I know Paul was speaking about that on the Diamond Call, saying, hey guys, get it together. We need some more tours. But that is on Thursday. Then Friday is Ethos training with Tyler Norton. And that is awesome. So that's going to be the morning session. But there's just, when you talk to people that go to Envision, who here has been to Envision? Raise your hand. I mean, they've always been, we've had them locally, right? Yeah, Envision's awesome. And I know some people say Envision to them is better than convention because it's just really like the meat and potatoes. You get into the training. And the reason now, they used to have them in different locations. So they would have like 4, I think it was.
Yep.
Like 4 Envision. And we would have one on the East Coast, it'd be West Coast. But what was happening was people were missing out on certain speakers. So you had Paul Tyra at one, but you didn't have him at another. And so those people missed out on what Paul had to teach. And so they decided, let's just do them in Salt Lake. That gives people the ability to go and see the production facility, go and see the new corporate headquarters, go on a tour. So that's why it's in Salt Lake City. I hope you'll make the decision to go. It's just awesome. It's $99 at this point. It was $69 for the early bird. It's now $99. And of course, they keep going up. So I suggest get your ticket. Right now, by the way, there's a 700 capacity that the Envision's probably going to sell out as well. They were already, as of last week, over 300. So it's going to sell out there, you know, and there's no way. They said once it sells out, they can't do more seats. So like when we have our events, you know, we always have extra chairs. We can fill it. This is it. There is no extra room. Once they sell out, it's done. So I hope that you guys will get there. Also, the Radisson right across the street, it's like the closest to the entrance. They got that hotel with ASEA room blocks there as well. And also remember, your new associates, $69 for this. So it's again, they have to call customer support to sign up. The tickets, when you buy them, they're not refundable, but they are transferable. So keep that in mind as well. What did you want me to paste, honey?
Probably that whole thing, probably from
You want me to paste that? Sure, I will do that.
Just because I know that if we don't, Lynn Chapaniak's going to be upset at our lack of thoroughness. Okay. Just nod, Lynn. I know that's true.
Let's see. Hubby wants me to paste that.
Exactly.
Okay, there you go. So there's the schedule. Hey, does anybody, Paul, did you want to say anything about Envision? Or anybody that's want to give a comment?
Yeah, I do want to make a comment. Can you guys hear me?
Okay. Yeah.
Perfectly, Paul.
Ahead, Paul.
Yeah, I do want to make the comment of the tours because, especially for those newer associates who've never seen the facilities, it is, you know, will just really drill in your belief structure in the company when you see, you know, them making the stuff. And again, we're up to about $500,000 a day worth of product that leaves that warehouse production facility. And then seeing your home, the corporate offices, the recognition, and, you know, the advancing life area. I mean, like all of the things that the company is about, you get to see, walk through the whole building. It's your building, you know, and I know Chuck, when he gets on stage, he reinforces that, but it's not a cliche. It's your home. And when you know that, and if you have leaders later you want to do a fly-in with, or, you know, you can feel very proud when, you know, taking them there. So it's a very powerful experience. And that $30, by the way, not a profit center for the company. Matter of fact, you're going to get a tube of Renew 28 if you do sign up for that. So that more than pays for the bus. They just want to make sure they have an accurate count and that people just don't sleep in, you know, and miss the bus and take someone else who could have went on the tour, take their spot. So be sure to take advantage of that. Very powerful part of the conference and benefit of having it in Salt Lake. Thanks.
Yeah, awesome. So really, you're gaining money by doing it because the tube of Renew is, you know, $35, $40. So you're getting a tube of Renew, you're paying $30, and you're getting this amazing tour. So Envision, you can just go to ASEAEvents.com, and click on Envision 2019. And again, you know, like Joe is on here from Australia. I know they have an Envision conference as well. There's one in Mexico. So they do have Envisions for other countries. Get there, do what you got to do.
You know what? And just not to belabor the point, but so Paul said, so they're making about $500,000 in product a day. When we first started this in 2010, I think they did about $25 million for the whole year. So it's pretty amazing to watch what's happening with this company.
Paul's going to talk about that in just a second.
Is he going to talk about it? Then I'm going to shut up for the first time ever. And I'll let Paul talk about that when it's time for Paul to talk about that. And I'll be quiet, sort of.
Yeah, because you know what? Paul sent out that email and I asked him if he could kind of touch on that because it was, you know, exciting times. Are you up to speed? And hey, Paul, can you talk about, you know, some of those statistics that you mentioned in your email today? Can you talk a little bit about it?
Sure, absolutely.
By the way, this is Paul Tyre. You guys, 99.9% of you know he's your upline. But if you're not on our team, he is our triple diamond, our I Am ASEA award recipient, and Millionaires Club. We're back with the team reactive team calls. So we're combining the calls. Of course, our calls are open to everybody. But now Paul will be a part of this along with his team and Team Reactive. So,
so if you're on this call and you're part of our team, Paul is your upline because he's our upline. And it's an amazing upline. Thank you, Paul.
All right, Paul, I'm turning it over to you.
Absolutely, yeah. Fun times. And it's super exciting, you know, get back in the get back, get your hands dirty, back in the smell of gunpowder. It's lots of fun because of all the of where the company is at. ASEA, like Foster mentioned, we've been breaking record sales, and to see the distance the company has come is great. Would we have wanted it to happen faster? Absolutely. But I think that the way they did it and the infrastructure and the stability that's in place, now the company really can step on the gas here. Basically, the company had some goals for the year of about 85 million, $86 million for the year. Already put that in the dust, and I think we're already ready to exceed $100 million, which it'll be the first year as a whole that we're going to break the $100 million. We've never done that, and so super, super exciting. There's still 3 months left in the year, of course, and now the company has sold over $500 million worth of product. Wow. And with less than 2% product return rate, and that being with the company having 100% money back guarantee, right? 30 days. That's just evidence enough. The product works, and everyone out there should not be hesitant to be using this product, to be renting it. And now when we see groups like that Healthy Self, where there's over 80,000 members, and you just see every type of challenge that people benefited from by taking using the technology, the product is definitely no longer on trial. And what does that mean? It means you can talk less and less about how the product works, and more and more about how to build a successful business. And that's why we're seeing a lot of acceleration. A lot of people that are getting involved now have no idea on mitochondria and on ATP and production, all this stuff. They're just like, wow, look at what it's done. Look at all these people. Look at the hundreds of thousands of people that have been benefiting. Man, and we're one of the first in this market. And man, no one really knows about it here yet, even in my own backyard. And that's the conversation and the levels of excitement that are going to help to really accelerate the growth of your business. So again, talk less to more people. In other words, don't get too much in the weeds with regards to technology, and build on this, on the stability, on the foundation, on the trajectory of where this company is heading. And the right people should grab the reins and take off with it. The ABC Genie platform. Wow, seeing the distance that's come in 6 years, and a lot of the features we've wanted from the very beginning, but it's just been a matter of, the IT challenges the companies have. And now they're at a place to be able to integrate with Genie. So there's an amazing new report called the dashboard that comes to you every day, and it tells you like where you're at, like what you need to do to hit the next rank, people in your organization, what they need, like how many, Director 300s, all these things, how many new enrollments, who just signed up, so you can actually send them a little hello, how's it going? Birthdays, you're going to see people's birthdays, so you can just reach out and constantly, retouch a lot of people in your group. So super excited to be able to do that. That's something we call tap routing, and you'll learn more about that as we go forward here. But that's, again, for those of you who've been around for a while, you're going to see people start to wake up and start to say, man, you know what? I need to revisit that and get positioned now. Start getting active now, because you don't want to be like in another 2 years or 3 years from now when the company, the same amount of volume is done over the last 9 years in the next 2 to 3 years, and go, what happened? Why didn't I start doing that a couple of years ago? Why didn't I start getting active? Now's the time. It's almost like the stock market. If you look at the stock market and people who do like technical analysis, they look for certain trends. They look for certain events, and you have like, they call like resistance and support levels. And you can see when there's a certain timing and everything's trying to get into crux and everything comes to a thing, the chart's going to go up. That's where we're at right now with the SIA. And again, I'd hate for people to have to look back and go, I should have started to build there. I should have called that person because that person jumped in, and look at what they're doing and achieving. So again, now is the time. And of course, our SIA Via technology that for those of you out there who don't really understand, like, again, I wouldn't say, and there are some markets who will say it's a lead product, especially that where we cannot talk too much about a SIA redox and make any, and some of the claims and things on the labels are all different. But people are very comfortable taking supplements. They already do. We can show them we have a better solution. But the real key too, for those of you who have an organization, is make sure everyone is aware of this product, because I know a lot of people that are already taking, I would say about 5 out of the 6 people that I've I've gotten on the Avia products so far, that they are already taking something, but they were very open to learning about something better in that space. So don't be afraid. And I was shocked. I'm like, oh, they're already taking one. But they're like, oh, what do you got? And all I started saying was, hey, this is just the latest and greatest in technology in probiotics, let's say. This is the latest and greatest in like a daily supplement that you should be taking with all the superfruit juices, greens. I don't think you're juicing like you should be. This will help you, provide those benefits. So, I mean, it's just, that's it. Keep the conversation simple. You don't have to go into all the minutia of each mineral, but because again, they're probably already taking something already. So again, it's great. Switch over, redirect that income. You'll see volumes go up, your check up, and make sure you leverage that. So
I love that, Paul, too. But you know what? And ask people, because you're right. Everybody's taking either a probiotic. Most people don't have a Life Max, but nobody's really attached. Most people are not attached to their supplement. I wasn't. I took one that I thought was good, but I wasn't attached to it. It's like another redox signaling. I'm not going to switch. I've got my ASEA. Nothing's going to talk me out of that. But I was very willing to switch. So as Paul's saying, that's just call people and ask them, hey, what are you taking? Do you love it? This is the greatest, newest, and greatest technology in supplements. So yeah, I love it.
And there's some great marketing tools that Becky's group created, from the ASEAVia.com website to each of the little info sheets, the little 1.5 minute video on source, and the little video clip too that they have for all the ASEAVia line. Really comprehensive, very professional. So again, I think, but I want to reinstate too, for those who've been around, the existing ASEA associates, if they just started taking these products, would dramatically change your business profile. And again, so besides the fact we've got the latest cutting edge in nutritional technology, it's why not buy them from yourself? Because when you do that, you're going to get paid. You're going to be qualified. It's going to make it easier for you to make your personal qualification each month. Just add that. You're going to get extra discounts by just adding even one product to your monthly auto ship. Let's take advantage of that, and you're going to get a highest quality product in the market. So those, hopefully some simple things you can do. See the volumes go up, see people's checks light up, and then start going after. Track it through Jeannie. Let Jeannie tell you, hey, this person's this. You see volumes come up, and then teach them how to do the same thing. So that's pretty much all I got. But again, I am super excited. There's a lot to get done. I'm just like a little bit overwhelmed, but I'm trying and working, putting extra hours in now to get this done, because I'm pretty pumped.
Awesome. Thanks, Paul. Thanks for the update. Excellent. There was something else, that you said that I wanted to touch on. Oh, I know. When you were talking about, don't wait to talk to people, guys. In the beginning, we were teaching people about ASEA, and you didn't really have to worry about, people finding out. But people are finding out now, and you don't want to wait until everybody knows about it. Once everybody knows about it, it's no longer in that upward climb that Paul's talking about. Now is the time. The risk is over. And now is that time where people make the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time, and you want to talk to people now. Don't wait, because you're going to kick yourself in the butt when you talk to somebody and say, oh, I've already taken that. I'm under such and such's team. And you go, oh, okay. Right?
Exactly.
Speaking of which, too, I want to make mention that we're going to be doing an event in Hawaii. So I've firmed up a location. It's on October 28th, Sunday. It's a Sunday, October 28th, in the afternoon. And I will post a flyer there, Trek Central, and a couple of other spots doing it. I know Denny's got some folks sending over, as well as I'm working directly with Pat Muntz. So Pat's going to be, I'm sure she's on this Zoom call too. So she'll be there as well. So we're going to have a good time, and it's right in the heart of Honolulu, Ala Moana area. And a beautiful condo tower party room there. So it'll be great. But we'll get that info to you if you know anyone in Hawaii, and then from there we're going to go to do a couple of things in the Philippines. So for those of you who have folks in those markets, stay tuned.
Yeah,
we do. And thank you so much, Paul, for offering to cover the airfare for everyone. That was very kind.
Absolutely.
The best upline in the world. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Okay, so you got Hawaii coming up, guys. Philippines. If you know people, Paul's going to be over there, and this is the time. Send people. Start calling the people in the Philippines. Call people in Hawaii, and let's get it on there. And just look for the flyer. If you have questions, just contact us, and we'll give you more info on it.
Thank you, Paul Tyra.
Thanks, Paul. Let's see. I'm just looking at my notes here, guys. Give me a second. Trish in their weekly newsletter is talking about that a lot of people don't even know about the charge-up call. That, when you bring new people into this business, everybody should know about the charge-up call. I mean, it's really, it's kind of that daily core that brings everybody together. They get to hear great testimonials. You get to hear great training from different leaders. And so make sure you are plugging your people in. Nothing's more important than plugging your people in, but get them on that charge-up call. And even for just customers, put them on for the first 10 minutes where they get to hear a testimonial. I mean, every day there's a fantastic testimonial, and it's just kind of like the ASEA Healthy Self, as Paul was talking about. It's just another way for people to hear other testimonials, not just from you. So please make sure. By the way, they asked James Porritt, who lives in London, and he listens to the charge-up call every day. And they asked him, what is it about these calls? What do you get from them? And he said, 1, belief. 2, faith in the company. 3, belief and faith in the products. 4, belief and faith in the systems and processes in the company. 5, belief and faith that we can do this. 6, learning from stories and testimonials. 7, learning how to approach people, what to say, how to say it, what to avoid saying. 8, staying in the loop with global events. 9, principles and purposes are more important than ego and economics. And 10, learning the ALIF process, the foundation upon which we build our business. Attitude list, invite, follow up, and teach. So here you guys go. I'm going to copy and paste this. And of course, I know all of you guys know this, but maybe your new people don't. So I'm going to put this right here for you. Oh, it's not working. It's doing that same thing. I'm going to give it one more try. But you guys know the charge-up call. Get your peeps on it. It's not working. Okay, I can't paste it. Sorry. But it's, again, the chargeupcall.info if you want to listen to the replays of the call. And there's also, because they said that some people, their services are blocked, they can't get on the charge-up call. So do chargeupcall.info, but don't post that to any social media. You can listen to the replays, or let's see if this will work. I think Paul, you had taken care of this, right? Wasn't this from the California? Let's see. Yes. And there is a call into a backup California number, and then you enter the normal code. But there you guys go. There's some other back ways into the charge-up call. Okay. Animal webinar. Okay, so remember, it's the first Tuesday of the month is the animal webinar. And so that is with Beth Wofford this week. And it's just fantastic. I'm hoping this will copy and paste. Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. Yes, there is the animal webinar. So some people will do ASEA for themselves, for a loved one, and some will do it for their animals. And that's how important it is for people. Sometimes they won't do it for themselves, but they work for animals. So again, get on this. It's a great webinar. Look in the chat section. I'm pasting all this stuff right there.
By the way, Carrie, did you see that Beth was super excited about video of you showing how to take a ASEA with Bella and two balls?
I didn't see that.
It was so she shared it. She asked me, "Can I share this on ASEA Pets?" I said, "Absolutely." So it was
if you guys didn't see it, Paul filmed me giving my dogs ASEA, because people keep asking, how do you give your dogs ASEA? And so we just did a quick, just off the cuff there, real fast, showing how I give it to one dog that loves it and one dog not so much. So By the way, I made a mistake. It's the second Tuesday of the month that the animal webinar. So there you go. Second Tuesday of every month. And again, it is awesome. Oh, Jenny said, today's charge up call testimonial by Dr. Marty Morin was amazing. It was an animal testimonial and it brought tears to my eyes. Everyone should listen to the replay. There you go.
Okay. How do they listen to that?
I just, Foster wasn't here while we were talking about the charge up call.
Somebody had to let the dog out.
So it was on the charge up call. So go listen to the replay. 712-432. I can type it right here. 432-1085.
And by the way, in case you don't know, Marty Morin, 40-year veterinary researcher, worked for the National Institute of Health for decades. One of the smartest doctors that we have on some of our boards. And he says, if you're not giving your pet a SIA, you're making a mistake. And if your vet won't give a SIA to pets, you should get a new vet.
There you go.
He's a brilliant, brilliant guy.
Our vet gets it. Doesn't mean that he shares it, but sometimes he does. He uses it, the renew on animals, you know, but he's totally on board with it. He just doesn't have time.
It doesn't fit into his business model.
Exactly.
Because he's old and he's not willing to change his business model.
This is the last Discover a SIA for the month of October. So this is with Alan Noble, guys. Alan Noble this is for your guests. Get people on it. This is fantastic. Alan is such a wonderful speaker, really gets the message across. So this will be the last one for the month of October. I've put the information there. Get on the Discover a SIA, get people to, get your people on there.
And some of the women thinks he's pretty.
Oh, wait, here's some more stuff I have to put on there. Here. I think he's pretty. I don't think he's pretty.
I don't either.
There you go.
And I'm going to tell him so in Ireland next week.
Okay. Let's see. Hey, big congratulations, Connie Luque from Colombia. Went silver this past weekend. Way to go, Connie. That's
right.
So
she's actually originally from Colombia, but she's from Florida.
She's in Florida, but she goes back and forth. She has a place in Colombia and there.
I know there was a big push. Congratulations. That was awesome.
Big congratulations. Do you want to talk about this real fast, Foster? The
LRP?
Yeah, with the customers. Because I learned something. I didn't know this, guys.
Okay, so loyalty reward points are bestowed upon associates and customers who are on auto ship. Okay, so if you're an associate, for you to stay active, you must have 100 points of personal volume to stay active. And as long as you're active with that 100 points of personal volume, you will retain your loyalty reward points. If you're a preferred customer or you have preferred customers, they don't have to have 100 PV to retain their points, their loyalty reward points, because they're not an associate. They don't need to stay active. So as long as they're purchasing anything, even if it's just a cleanser for a month, they will retain all of their loyalty reward points. They don't have to have over 100 PV in personal volume to retain their points. It's very, very cool. So it's easier for them, they're not associates, to retain their points so that they can cash them in. And people who cash them in are way more likely to stay on this product.
Right. So if somebody has, let's say 400 LRP points, and you can only do 300 a month, and it's a customer, and they're like, you know what, I need to cancel my auto ship. Well, they can cash in 300, but they're going to lose the 100. Tell them, listen, just buy a cleanser. You know what? Next month, just buy a cleanser. And so that you can cash in those extra points.
Exactly. Right? I had one this week. One of my friends who's not building the business had 1,000 loyalty reward points as a customer. And so we were trying to figure out strategically, what's the least that he needed to buy, but because he's just a customer, he only needs a cleanser each month to hold on to those points. And 1,000 points, it's going to take him into the 4th month of using those points. But boy, was he happy that he was getting 1,000 points of stuff. He'll never go off this product.
So make sure, guys, you're checking as well when somebody says they want to move their auto ship out, they want to cancel their auto ship. Please make sure that you're checking that they're all LRP points, that make sure that they're cashing them in and not losing them.
Right, because sometimes you'll have to say, oh, if you go off, You won't retain all your loyalty reward points. Let's figure out what keeps you in the game.
There you go. There you go. You know what I want to do? I want to just shift gears a little bit here, and I want to bring on our inspirational message speaker for this evening, which is Lynn Shapaniak. Lynn, are you there?
I am here.
Hi.
Let's pin her.
Hi.
I'm going to pin her.
Yeah.
Pin you
Have
up here.
everybody watch Lynn.
Oh, I have to find her now.
I think she's hiding. She's
I'm
hiding.
here. I'm here.
I'm looking for you. All right. Well, Lynn is our speaker for this evening. If you don't know Lynn, there she is. I'm going to pin her face there. Hi,
Oh,
Lynn.
no.
What is your message for this evening?
Thank you for doing it.
Okay, no problem. So, in 1999, I got my nail license. I went to school as a 42-year-old and got my nail license. And my mother, who is my biggest backer of always telling me I can do more with myself, or not I can do more with myself, but always proud of what I do with myself and giving me credit for things that I never gave myself credit for. So anyway, when I got my nail license, she gave me this book of poems called Be Proud of All You've Achieved. And it's full of inspirational poems and just different things about being successful, or, being how much she was watching me from the sidelines, even if I didn't know it, and how proud of me she was. But here's one that I want to read that is to all of you, something that you can all listen to and try to remember in your daily lives. So it's called, May Your Future Hold Only Bright Tomorrows. Follow your heart, never surrender your dreams, constantly work towards your goals, believe in yourself and always be truthful. Take time to enjoy life's pleasures, keep your mind open to new experiences. Think before acting, but don't forget the joys of spontaneity. Make your own decisions, look out for yourself, but remember that you share this universe with others. Look for the good in others. Everybody has their own song to sing. Live each moment to the fullest, for a moment too soon becomes a memory. Look for opportunities, not guarantees. Hope for the best. Give people a chance to love you, for that is how you learn to love. Live your life for yourself, but always be considerate of others. Believe in tomorrow, for it holds the key to your continued success. And that poem is by Melissa Osuski.
Oh,
Wow, that was awesome.
My message for tonight. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's like mentoring and inspirational.
No.
Yep.
Thank you. That was awesome.
Smart mom.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Lynn. Really appreciate it. That was great. See, so Lynn, was that hard? Can you tell people, was that hard?
Whoop, no, that was not hard at all. That was very easy.
Perfect. So who would like to volunteer for next week? Whether it is a poem, it is your story, it's something that inspires you, whatever it is, it's whatever you want to share. So if you would like to share, Brittany Love says she loved it. Beautiful. Who would like to share next week? You can either raise your hand. Oh, Lynn Osmer is, you're raising your hand for next week?
Awesome.
Awesome.
Now, here's the only big challenge.
What's that?
We will be in Europe next week.
Well, we have a lot of
Oh, we do. We have a lot of leaders.
That will be running the call.
There will be a call next week. Lynn Osmers is going to do the inspirational minute.
Thanks, Lynn.
Thank you so much.
And we'll have Jenny, Paul, Sharon. We'll be in Paris. So my first time to Paris. I'm excited. So we will make sure that the call is on, and other people. Thanks, Lynn Osmer, and we will watch it as well. We'll watch the recording.
Yeah,
absolutely.
There you go.
Thanks, Lynn.
Awesome.
Okay. And then, you know what, you can, Jenny says she'll be there. So Jenny will be running the call. Okay. Let's see, anything else? So guys, here's the events that are coming up. We will be doing one. Paul was just talking about the ones that he will be doing. And then here is the ones that are coming up. We will be doing Pauling, New York, October 27th with Scott Lavalle. And Trish Schwankler is going to be in New Jersey on the 11th, which is
Thursday.
This Thursday. Do you know anybody? This is more like Southern Jersey. So if you know anybody within an hour, it's Trish Slankler. Guys, if you want information on that, just go to asiaevents.com. I'm sorry, back office events calendar or A-Team support calendar. And then there's other ones that I've posted there for you. Somebody has raised their hand, iPad raise hand. I don't know. I don't know. If somebody has a question, they can unmute themselves or comment. This is an open forum. If anybody has anybody they'd like to welcome to the call, to the Zoom, congratulate, anything, this is for everybody here. So speak now or forever hold your peace.
Exactly. Okay.
So, all right, guys, we hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful week. We'll miss you next week, but we will be with you in spirit.
We want you all with us on the Diamond trip next year in Hawaii. Feel free to raise your hand.
We're going to have to work really hard.
That's okay. We're going to do it.
They changed the qualifications, but we're going to do it. What's going on here? One new message. Wait a minute. I don't even know what that means. Brittany says yes.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Let's go. Let's everybody get to work.
All right. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful week, and we'll see you. Thanks, Paul, and thanks, everyone. We'll see you in 2 weeks, but we'll see you here next week.